leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Check the eagle.
McBride is the motion man. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk and get this game rolling.
Ready? Back up. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Again, it's Benson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Get it? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A give. Here's Benson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinals
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
19 Tiger, let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Out to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The run here is Breece Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Liking 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15 yards through the air. And the Jets have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you bet.
Breece Hall still going. And he will go all the way. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
McBride is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, it's Benson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the toss, they go with Benson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Jets 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A big play for the Jets. 35 yards.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his 1st catch of his career.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he'll take it on in. Arian Smith, touchdown Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
14, Jets 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it.
That's Harrison in motion. On the ground, it's Benson. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 9-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. An even 40 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Get this complete. It's Addison again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He got his man complete. That's Judy.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. This pass hung by Judy. And the Jets are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. That one, take it in. Jordan Addison, touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Jets move back to within 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The open man is Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side here. Caught by Addison.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Rambo 80.
They'll look to throw. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15, and the Jets have a first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Open right side is likely. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Viking, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors, Mustang, 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
70, 70. Go.
Now, faking the give. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far. And I think you give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Let's go now. 70, 70, 18, 19, Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
It's first down, and they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ready up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 6 is average. 6. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And the Cardinals first down. First
Ready?
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go. Set.
McBride is the motion man. He'll drop to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. the Eagles. Stick the Eagles. Ready.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
McBride is the motion man.
Let's go.
They'll run. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game, 35-35.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
That's over the middle and caught by Judy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Go, check. Go, here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, smash Rocco.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 18. Crunch. Crunch. Cougar 19. Hurt. Hurt.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he will power his way into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. Back. Cougar 19.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Hold the ready.
From the 41. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70. Timberwolf. Go.
He'll step up and run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down.
Here we go. Cut.
McBride is the motion man. He'll run. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. It's first down, and it's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, set. Hey, teacher.
They'll drop to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Allison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A give. Here's Hall. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0.